video I am going to share about how to make SQL file installable when we install Joomla component and create table in database in Joomla 5. When we install the component, it should create the database table related to that project automatically. We don't need to create a table. If we add SQL files in our component, it will automatically install the SQL file in database also. So I'm going to share how to do this in this video. Here I have created a component com_test. Here in this component, this is my XML file and administration file, front-end file. To add the SQL file, SQL code, we have to create a folder installation or install, or you can give any name. And inside this, here I created installation SQL, and there install.sql. Here I created a table test1 and add some data in the table, and in the uninstall, it will uninstall. When we uninstall the component, it will uninstall the table from the database also. So we have to write in this uninstall.sql. If there are updates in database table, we can add in this updates, but for now I'm showing for install and uninstall, not for update. Now I have SQL codes in these two files, and we have to call that SQL files in the main entry XML file. In this XML file, we have to call the SQL file inside this install, and for the uninstall of SQL file, we have to add in uninstall, and for the updates, if there are updates, we have to add in update. But for now there is no update, so I will remove this. Now there is only install and uninstall, and if we call the install, it will work on installation SQL install.sql. I'm calling this file location. This is under installation under SQL and install.sql. For the uninstall also, and installation and SQL and install.sql. We have to call like this: install and uninstall. And in large application, we have to create a install.php PHP file to install the SQL, but for simple applications it can work only with this, but in some cases we have to create PHP file also. So this is my another project. In this project, I created an install.sql file. There I run the install and install codes, and call that install.php. Inside that script file we have to add in this script file, and this install.php is directly in the folder here, so I can directly add. But in this case, for the install SQL file, I added inside install slash in this SQL file, and I added inside the administration. So the administration folder I give as administrator components and this component, so it will work on administrator components and my components. Under this install, under this it will work on install folder and this SQL file. For the uninstall, this uninstall.sql file. Here I created an install.php file, and I created a function for install and install. If you have updates SQL also, you can create another function, and I run the SQL file by calling the file location and run the file to execute the query. But in this component I don't need to create like that, I can easily install like this. But if it doesn't work in some cases, you have to create this PHP file. This is only for install and install. If you have updates option, you can create other function also, and you have to call with this script file tag. But for now it will work only this install and install tag. If it doesn't work, you can create the PHP file and install the SQL file. Now if I create this component as zip file and go to my Joomla 5 project, extension, there is no component for test. Here you can see there is no component for test, and in the table also there is no table for test. Now I will install the component and table. This zip file includes the table, the installation codes. So if I install this component, now you can see installation of the component was successful, and there you can see the test components is showing. And if I refresh the database and if I scroll down, I will search here test. Now you can see test1 table. This mplck is the prefix of the Joomla table in my project. So it is working test1. It has created the SQL file. Here I added the test1 table, and this will automatically replace the Joomla table prefix. In my case, now the table prefix is mplck, so it will replace that mplck in front of this test1. Now if I click on this table, here you can see there are 2 rows of data, John, Robert, Sarah, Joomla, because I have added here, I have inserted into test1 table, and John, Robert, Sarah, Joomla, I added these 2 data so it will automatically add the data in the table. So when I install the component, it create the component and install the database table also. We don't need to import the SQL file, or we don't need to create SQL codes here. If we create inside our component and call with install and install, we can easily install the database table in Joomla 5 custom component. Now if I uninstall this extension, if an installation is work, it will work on this code and it will uninstall the table, because here I call SQL and uninstall.sql, it will work this code, and here drop table if exists, so it will drop this table, it will remove this table from the database. Let's try to do this. Go to system, extension, and there here for the test, and install this. Now there is no test component. If I refresh the table again, here table Joomla 5 mplsk test1 doesn't exist, it removed from the database also, because when we uninstall this uninstall component, this code is worked and it drops the table test1. Now the table doesn't exist. If I search for test, there is no table exit. So we have successfully installed and uninstalled component and SQL files in Joomla 5 custom component. You have to create the SQL files and call that SQL file in install and install tag, and if it doesn't work, or if you are working in large application, you have to create install.php or any name you can give, and there you can add the SQL install and install codes and call that with script file, and it will run the SQL file. But for simple applications, we can directly call the install and uninstall SQL files and install our components. It will automatically create table in the database. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much for your attention.